Well, two things. If you're online, you sign up for the class. When you check in, it says Chris is clear for that class.
And you sort of have to ask the Tabard what it wants, I think. Yeah. Somebody said to me, well, you know, it's obviously your taste and blah, blah, but it's not really. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here that doesn't, you know, it's Tabard, it's not me.
Yeah. The Tabard is a community. It really is. It allows people to kind of be who they want to be. It plugs into people's talent over time. I mean, just Lacey hasn't been here but a month and a half, and she has an interest in design. And that's the type of people we want to be here, and we want to plug into those talents. And it makes for a happy staff. We have a staff that's been here for, I mean, I work with people that have been here for 15, 20 years. You know,
and they're 30.
But that creates an environment where, I mean, for lack of a better word, it's this kind of a family and a community, and we all help each other. We all like working with each other, and it's conveyed as soon as you walk into the place. There's something special about it. But also, we like to kind of keep it under the radar. Like, we don't, on a subconscious level, like there's something so magical about this place, but I don't quite know where it's coming from. But I think that's a product of plugging into people as well.
Sort of touching on what she's saying, actually, is staying under the radar. When I was telling that we get, you know, something is on the internet, or we get written up by some magazine or something, and then people who want to be on the cutting edge and know everything that's going on, whether or not they don't really investigate to see if this is really the type of place where they want to stay, and they come because they've heard of it, and then they might not be happy because there's not room service, they're not elevators, you know, you don't have that typical sort of thing.
Well, I grew up in DC, and I feel like everyone in DC knows the Tabard. I knew it when I was little, and I would come for Mother's Day brunch, and like came to the restaurant for my senior prom. And even then, like Cindy was saying, picked up on something special about it. And I think that sense and the sense of community that Cindy was talking about translates to the guests, and it does that through the design in a lot of ways. Like, people feel very connected, or feel like they have these very personal relationships with the rooms. Like, you get people calling in to make reservations that have been here before, and they're like, oh, I was in this room that had like a great lamp, or, you know, a geometric carpet,
certain color or whatever.
Yeah, and they remember that. They're like, oh, I want that room, is there any way? And that's really great that, you know, people just, they come and aren't even really aware maybe at the time that how much the design is sort of impacting their experience of DC, of their stay.
Well, two things. If you're online, you sign up for the class.
People that arrive are sort of eager to find out which room they've been assigned, and there's sort of this exploration feel to it. And I don't know, I think they leave feeling like they made some sort of personal connection to the room and the environment, and I think that is really unique.
It was so funny.
I think like the ultimate goal of any designer or just design is, you know, to communicate ideas or feelings or atmospheres, whatever, and connect with people. And I think that the Tabard really does that in a really unique way.
Before you start, you know, judging the Tabard, learn how we do it and why, and then you can critique it.
And check in. Well, if you're alive, you sign up for that.